misted with the cream of his skin.
Warm brown eyes, bedroom eyes.
A dash of Southern Baptist fire and brimstone.
A curl of Elvis on his forehead. A splash of bay rum.
Closely shaven beard he razors just for you.
Large hands, rough hands, warm hands.
The steel of the military in his walk.
The slouch of the fishing skiff in his walk.
Neatly pressed khakis.
And under the wide lever of the belt, sweat of cypress and sand.
Neatly pressed khakis.
His heart beating Dixie, the whisper of the zipper. You could reach out with your hand and his mouth. You could just reach out and hold him in your hand and his mouth.
Okay, I've got to go! Wait! A little bit. You feel nothing? No! Nothing! Do you think of me?
Khakis.
Bay rum.
The whisper of the...
No! I'm 45. That's not old for a man. And I haven't been able to do anything else but think of you. I can't concentrate on my work. A little bit. You've got to listen to me.
Stop it! Stop it!
I want you to think about what I'm going to ask you. I'm listening. I want you to be my wife.
This isn't happening!
I'll tell Mary I want a divorce. We're not blood related. It would be legal.
What have you been thinking? You are married to my aunt, Uncle Ben. She is my family. You have gone way over the line. Family is family. I'm leaving. Now, I'm not coming home for Christmas or Thanksgiving. You should go home. To Aunt Mary. Just go home now, Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. I'm sorry. I have to go. Are you gonna be all right?
I'm fine. I just think I need a real drink.
I never saw him again. I stayed away from Christmas and Thanksgiving for years after. It took my uncle 7 years to drink himself to death. First he lost his job, then his wife, and finally his driver's license. He retreated into his house and had his bottles delivered. One night he tried to go downstairs to the basement, and he flew down the steep basement stairs. My aunt came by weekly to drop food off on the porch, and she noticed the paper and the mail stacked up, uncollected. They found him at the bottom of the stairs, just steps away from his dark room.
You and the reverse here.
The summer of 1962. On men, sex, and women, part 3.
It is out of the question, end of discussion.
But why?
Little bit, we are not discussing this. I said no.
But I would spend an extra week at the beach and you're not telling me why.
Your uncle pays entirely too much attention to you.
But he listens to me when I talk. And he talks to me, Mama. And he teaches me about things. He knows an awful lot.
He is a southern hick who's learned how to mix drinks from Hugh Hefner.
Who's Hugh Hefner?
I'm not letting an 11-year-old girl spend 7 hours in a car with a man. I don't like the way your uncle looks at you.
Oh, for God's sakes, Mother. Just because you went through a hard time with my father, you think all men are evil.
Oh, no, little bit. Not all men. We just haven't been very lucky with the men in our family.
Just because you lost your husband. I still deserve the chance of having a father. Some man to look out for me. Don't I get that chance?
I will feel terrible if something happens.
Mother, it's all in your head. Nothing is going to happen. I can take care of myself, and I can certainly handle Uncle Pat.
All right? But I am warning you. If anything happens, I hold you responsible.
(1962) On the back roads of Carolina. The first driving lesson.
A little bit. Are you getting tired?
A little.
It's a long drive, but we're making really good time. We can take the back road from here and see a little scenery. Say, I've got an idea.
Are we stopping, Uncle Pat?
There's no traffic here. Do you want to drive?
I can't drive.
It's easy. I'll show you how. I started driving when I was your age. Don't you want to?
But it's against the law at my age.
And that's why you can't tell anyone I'm letting you do this.
But I can't reach the pedals.
You can sit on my lap and steer. I'll push the pedals for you. Did your father ever let you drive his car?
No way.
Want to try?
Okay.
You're just a little thing, aren't you? All right. I want you to think of the wheel as a big clock. And put your right hand on the clock where 3 o'clock would be, your left hand on the 9.
And I doing it right.
That's right. Now, whatever you do, don't let go of the wheel. You tell me whether you want to go faster or slower.
Not so fast, Uncle Pat.
A little bit. We need you to watch the road.
Uncle Pat, what are you doing?
Keep driving.
Uncle Pat, please don't do this.
Just a moment longer.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening. Driving in today's world
was the last day I lived inside my body. I retreated above the net. And I've lived inside the fire inside my head ever since. And now, that seems like a long, long time ago, when we were both very young. And before you know it, I'm going to be 35. That's getting up there for a woman. And I find myself believing in things that a younger self vowed never to believe in. Things like family and forgiveness. I know I'm lucky. Although I still have never known what it feels like to jog or dance, anything that jiggles. I do like to watch people out on the dance floor or on the running path, just jiggling away. And I say, good for them. The nearest sensation that I feel to flight in the body. I guess I feel when I'm driving. On a day like today, it's 5 a.m. and the radio says it's going to be clear and crisp. And I've got 500 miles of highway ahead of me. And some back roads, too. I filled the tank last night, got the tires checked, checked the oil, too. You've got to treat her with respect. First thing I do is check under the car. Make sure no 2-year-olds or household cats have crawled beneath and strategically placed their skulls beneath my back tires. Nope. And then I get in. I lock the door. And I turn the key. And then I adjust the most important control on the dashboard. The radio.
You're so tiny you fit in his hand.
How is Shakespeare gonna help her lie on her back in the dust?
I'm doing it right.
I adjust my seat, fasten my seatbelt, take the right side mirror, check the left, and finally, I adjust the rear view mirror. And then, I floor it.